Offload. Boom. All right, let's get into it, everyone. Welcome to The Hook. I think it's number like 12. I'm not sure. Always need to check those out when it comes to numbers. But this episode will cover, again, Major League Rugby news and notes. What do we got today? Major League Rugby announces with XBlades as the official kit sponsor for the league in the inaugural season. This is a multi-year deal with the Australian sports apparel and boot manufacturer. XBlades as its official on-field partner. Renowned for its innovative and bespoke approach to sportswear, the Australian brand will outfit all 7 of the Major League Rugby teams and match officials in the company's pro team apparel line for the inaugural season. XBlades will provide for all the on-pitch kits for all 7 teams, highlighted by the custom-designed home and away kits, which we'll show you very soon. That will be available for sale to fans direct through the teams online and at the stadium. Jersey sales are expected to be a key driver of revenue for both the teams and XBlades as the league launches and grows. A leader in apparel and footwear technology, XBlades has over 25 years of experience in high-performance gear and apparel. It's designed in collaboration with the teams for injury protection, comfort, and playing longevity. Additionally, XBlades will provide players of each club with revolutionary bladed-soled rugby boots the brand has become renowned for, and looks forward to collaborating on custom-designed footwear in the future. Also, guess what? Forwards, you're going to get your own type of boot, man. You're going to have studs. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to be custom-designed, so each team, players are going to be able to choose from an entire catalog of boots when it comes to match day. XBlades CEO Leighton Richards is excited about this new partnership and what it means for both the sport of rugby and the Australian brand as it continues to expand globally. We're thrilled to be the official on-field apparel partner of Major League Rugby. As a company, XBlades' focus is on being athlete-led and product-driven. That sort of sounds like Under Armour, don't you think? During all steps of the design process, we've sat down with each team and extensively collaborated to ensure the uniforms are tailored to meet each team's unique needs, both on and off the field, Richards said. We're excited to expand the company's international portfolio with this new MLR partnership. XBlades now has a presence in 8 countries worldwide, and we can't wait to see teams in the U.S. suit up in our XBlades apparel. We specialize in creating innovative, custom-designed footwear for sports like rugby, and we hope to collaborate on this in the future. Dean Howes, the Major League Rugby Commissioner, sees strong synergies between XBlades and Major League Rugby and is excited to collaborate on growing the game in the United States. Major League Rugby is excited to partner with one of the top rugby brands in the world and help them expand their footprint in America. This partnership with XBlades will enhance our on-field product and be mutually beneficial off the pitch as we work together towards a successful launch. How's set? Major League Rugby and XBlades are aligned to our commitment to advance the values of rugby on the pitch and grow the game in the local communities. Major League Rugby will launch 7 teams in Austin, Glendale, Houston, New Orleans, San Diego, Seattle, and Salt Lake City. Each is a key rugby market with a long history of support for the game. All teams have strong local and civic-minded ownership, groups with deep ties to their communities, established grassroots programs and venues in place or in development, and a player pool featuring the best players in North America reinforced with up to 5 international signings in the 15-player rugby union format. So, before we get into the kits, as I'll show you upcoming, at the beginning of the year, I sort of thought it's got to be Olympus Rugby based on what I'm seeing. And, the first kit that went out there really wasn't a kit. XBlades became the training kit provider early on for the Sabercats. As there were multiple vendors out there looking to win this deal. Also Olympus. I wasn't really sure if it was going to be XBlades, especially after I looked at their boot collection in their catalog to see if I wanted to, support the league, if that was going to be them. And I didn't really like the boots that were available at the time. Since then, they've added to their catalog so you can look at what is available. They will be releasing a molded and stud hybrid boot based on what they teased. And it also looked like they are going to be releasing an all-stud boot as well, which is going to be up there for my forwards pretty soon. That was teased the other day also. So they've been in the lab. They've been cooking. I can't wait to see what kind of boots they're going to put out with Major League Rugby. So, then I thought after that summer kit show that I saw that, it was going to be Olympus. Because here you go. Check it out. Almost tripping. This piece of kit right here, I won from the Utah Warriors in a contest to name my pack. So I named my pack, and me and some other person won, and I got an inside center's jersey. I'm definitely not an inside center. I am a hooker. So I sort of thought it was Olympus because I started seeing Glendale officials in a lot of Olympus kit, but obviously it's not. And then Glendale released pre-sale orders through O'Brien's rugby shop with a different neck than what you will see here on the kits that they have available. And, it is what it is, but I think when O'Brien's is done selling those, they'll probably sell XBlades kit, but that was, I think, through their own manufacturing process. But that is not these ones, as you will tell if you compare the images. So let's get into the Austin Elite Rugby. They're still going by Austin Elite Rugby. We're waiting to see when they will change their name again. The Elite portion was their tie-in back to the Austin Huns, as well as the use of this blue, which I'm going to call Huns blue because I don't really know the palette number, and then the black in the jersey is also their tie-in to the Austin Blacks, being Austin is Elite Rugby is part of the entire rugby community in Austin. There's also the orange accent in the crest, as well as on the collar and on the shoulders, on the sleeves. However, Austin also sent out in their email the alternates, and it has, a lot more orange and less blue, which is really, both kits are really cool. Can't wait to look at those later on. The Houston Sabercats, pretty simple. It's a black and gold jersey. I think the shirt for away is going to be mostly gold based on what the Houston Sabercats wore in their preseason. We'll see what it looks like. Moving on, the Glendale design looks very similar to what was in the O'Brien's presale. So lots of mini hoops, lots of big hoops. We call them stripes. For all the boys at American Rugby Pod, I like to call them stripes. They call them hoops because no one really knows what a hoop is. So, got those three teams in. Let's move on to the NOLA Gold. They've got this proper, solid gold jersey. I don't really know what the away kit's going to look like when that gets released. I think it might be a black with this proper gold. There. I would have liked it to be, shimmery, shiny, rather than matte. But I think that we'll go with that for now. And then we've got the San Diego Legion. Notice that the colors are red and black, much like you were saying, hey, aren't those Utah's colors? We'll get into that. But think about this and think about being culturally appropriate and think about how the Seawolves name is culturally appropriate and think about how the Sabercats name is culturally appropriate. Guess what? San Diego Aztecs, man. Red and black. So fitting in with the community. You've also got the Old Aztecs Rugby Club that is also red and black in the area. So just think about that when it comes to color palettes of each team. And then we have the Seattle Seawolves, a bit looking like they're sort of adopting the a throwback look for the first couple years of the Seattle Saracens, which also adopted a lot of the main colors of professional teams in the Seattle area, which is this like I would say a lime greenish with blue, a navy, and a gray. And then we move on to the Utah Warriors. Again, it is not my Awesome Olympus kit, but it is black and red and looks to have the Warrior logo right there sublimated along the torso. Really cool look. All right. So you're going to say, hey, who's that guy wearing the San Diego Legion kit? That is Ryan Matyas, Eagle number 486. So I'm going to call him the first official signing of the San Diego Legion. Why else would he be in that kit? Going back to, the agreement with XBlades, it's a multi-year agreement. It includes match kit, training kit, travel kit, and boots. It also includes kit for refs. That's something you don't really see a lot outside of like the All Blacks, and I think France right now has a boot deal with Adidas. But most other countries don't have that. Also, France, I think, is switching manufacturers, so they won't have those boots next year. I might be wrong. You can correct me if I'm not. But overall, you don't really see an all-encompassing deal like that. Our union does not have that, so everyone is individually has to either get individual sponsorships or go out there and just buy your own boots. So what we'll see is our players will not have to buy their own boots. They will get as many pairs of boots they need. Probably for the backs, you'll probably have 5 boots for the year. That's how, if they're wearing moldeds. They may wear studs, so they may need less. But, studs last longer. Moldeds, you run through a pair of those pretty fast. So the backs are going to need their boots a bit in greater quantity out there. Can't wait to see what the travel and training ranges look like. Overall, I really like these kits. And if you've had a chance, the Glendale away kit, I think, is basically similar to what you see on O'Brien's. And San Diego Legion also teased their away kit. It's an all-white. It's really sick. Check out for the social media. I think by tomorrow, which will be when this is up, that most kits will be live for you looking for both home and away. So that's it on this episode of The Hook, and also check out Earful of Dirt.